Might have been a little bit late on that back. Let's see how I make it. Look at that. Not terrible timing. I'd say maybe a second late. Not too terrible. Alright. Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Krashy, and today we're going to be playing some Crunch Jungle. This character got some pretty nice sized buffs in the last patch, and I think that he is actually one of the best junglers in the game now. So pretty big W for Crunch, as this hero is you know, not been at the top of the game for a while, and I think it's pretty good now, so that makes me happy. We are going to be facing against a Richter jungle, so I should hopefully try to put out a little bit more pressure than him in the early game if possible. So I'm going to go for my level 3 and then maybe look for like a quick duo lane gank. He's also on his red side, so I'm going to be on my red side. So try to see if we can do something there. We're going to go ahead and start a sweep. Have not yet warded. It's good to know. Yeah, let's get out there. No force points. Take first blood. We can always just do that as well. Very cool. Very cool. We'll take the first blood on the gank, and then we will try to check this river buff potentially. I'm a little bit low just from that. But I'd like to go to my blue side if possible. Obviously. An opportunity to gank the Countess would be nice, but she's not quite out here, and I don't really want to give my blue side for free. So we're going to go across, and we're going to check my blue side. Okay, nice. It's a kill for the Revenant. Very good. So, me through the Revenant playing pretty well so far. Alright, cool. Richter's kind of a slow starter, so like I said, I already had an opportunity to get a gank and start influencing the game a little bit more than Richter would be able to. So that's nice. And looking at their team, I'm probably going to build a Tainted Bastion this game. So I'm gonna go Mutilator into Bastion most likely. So they've got a Severog and a Countess. They've got magic damage from everybody except for the Sparrow, so I think rushing a Bastion would be just fine. Would be more than fine. And now we have enough for our Bloodletter. We'll take our first back, and we'll see what we can do this game. Pretty simple play so far. Haven't seen him since I first showed, or since he first showed somewhere at 21 farm to my 33. So he's probably still just farming up. Go ahead and get these two camps possibly. Look for another gank, or maybe just this one. Look for gank. We'll see. Alright. Maxing the Q on the Crunch. And let's look for wards a little bit here. There we go. Any opportunity we have to knock out some wards is always a good opportunity. Oh, hey, look, I found the Richter. We found the Richter jungle. Very interesting. See how patient he is versus how patient I am. Alright, they just warded the pit. So now I'm actually going to go de-ward that, just because I know I can and it wastes their value on their ward. No? No ward on the pit? Very interesting. Very cool. That's a free kill with the flash. Cool. Nice little setup alley-oop there, appreciate that. And straight into a camp steal as well, so I can't complain about that. Okay, no knockup. It's all, or no stun. No biggie. Alright, we're gonna go back to our red side. Gonna go back to our red side here. We'll grab our red. 1750 on our mutilator. This game's going nice and fine. I don't know why I missed that, to be honest. Nice and chill game. I think we push for the level 6. The level 6 would be a nice place to be here. Let's go on ahead and work on that. Richter's most likely in his red side since I'm on my red side. And you can, like I said, you can already tell I'm being a lot more gank heavy than he is. We do have these rivers coming up, but I don't think I'm gonna have this done in time. It's close. What on the counters here? Okay, she just runs out. She runs out. I could chase that. Oh, I'm not sure. He should have chased that so far. Don't think I'll be able to do much for him, fortunately. What I can do is I can freeze his wave for him. I should probably thin it a little bit. I'm so sorry. I didn't think we were going too deep. Just keeping this frozen for a bit. Okay. Keep that frozen for him for a little bit. You know the Richter's over on this side. Ooh, alright. Ooh, they almost get the steal. I'm coming in, so let me use my Q beforehand. Get a nice little double knock up. So we preload the Q there, because if we preload the Q, it gives us our knock up without having to go through the full gauntlet of abilities, right? Cool. Let's push this wave in real quick. We just go straight for the Fang Tooth.
Enemy tower under siege.
Very good start. Very good, simple start. So yeah, if you're not familiar with how Crunch works, every third ability is an empower. So your empowered E is the knock up. So you want to use that at the right time, so you can preload the Q, so that way you can build your flames, like have your empowered up, and then carry that into a knock up immediately after your dash. So it's like you're sacrificing. I'm actually gonna take relax this game. You're sacrificing a little bit of your damage because you're not going to use your Q, but you're actually getting the full combo because, or you're like getting the knock up empower because you're not like giving them an opportunity to get away. I've actually been doing that recently, where I like start preloading the Q. I say recently, it's been a bit now, but when I first started playing them, obviously I didn't used to do that. I used to try to like dash in Q and then E knock up, and you miss out on ganks that way a little bit, so you gotta be a little careful trying to get the full combination off. Alright, but we have our Mutilator now, and Mutilator really opens the door for Crunch, because this is where a lot of his big damage comes from. And we can actually go for like a mini prime, like a really early mini prime with this. So okay, Doolin actually trading out a little bit. Alright, we'll use our ultimate. Don't be afraid to use your ultimate on Crunch too. Like, it's a pretty short cooldown, and he doesn't really have like a super high impact ult. It's literally just a recast ability. So like, I feel like an inexperienced Crunch player might try to hold their ult too long. Make sure you're not doing that. Not really much of a necessity for that. Are you basing? Okay, well, I'm not gonna push then. I don't figure I'll push. I do want to push something. Alright, we use our Q there. Dash in, go for the E knock up. And there we have it. There we have it. This wave's not gonna last very long. This wave's not gonna last very long. Cool, we have Rev to show up as well. Yeah, we can dodge that for sure. We're pretty stompy right now. We're pretty stompy right now. Mini Prime really opens up the game quite a bit. You can make big plays, and if they fail to rotate into it, it can get pretty damning for them. I mean, she's like failing to clear the wave. Yeah, this is pretty big. Knock up on her. Get myself out of that. Very nice. Use my Brutal Axe to get out of his ult. Brutal Axe, the main reason why I picked it. The Richter ult, of course. Icecorn Talons is pretty solid on Crunch if there's not a ton of CC, but they have a pretty good bit of CC on their team, so I was definitely looking for the Brutal Axe. Alright, we're gonna heal up off this camp really quickly, and then we're gonna go push this duo wave tower. So this will give me a little bit of healing, just using my abilities on it. And we can actually just come over here and empower this wave for him to finish this off. Alright, and we're gonna lazy back, because I don't think anybody's gonna come oh, never mind. We won't lazy back, I guess. I do need to get out of here, so that way I can get over to the Fangtooth that's respawning soon. My jungle's probably been up for decades. I'm literally full buying the Tainted Bastion. Alright. We're Tainted Bastioned up. I might build a Tainted Guard, or I could build a Draconum as my armor item, because I'm pretty tanky and I'm ahead. Whatever armor item I decide to go with is fine. Draconum is really, really good. I will sometimes build a Tainted Guard depending on what the enemy team comp looks like, and honestly, Tainted Guard still does good damage, so that'd be good against the Sparrow, right? Like, she wouldn't be able to lifesteal off of me as much or anything like that. So definitely not a terrible option, just for the sake of saying. But I don't know that that's the direction I'm going to go with it. 21 seconds on Fangtooth. And Revenant can push that lane up. Yeah, I wish I would have waited a little bit longer, but I didn't have any vision of her. There's no way she's going for that. I'll just put it that way. There's a 0% chance she goes for that. And I have not seen the Severog all game long, so... Alright, let's just go on ahead and do this. Empowered Q. Oh, we actually don't have our Wild Hunt yet. That's pretty funny. Alright, we used our ultimate. Empowered Q. Cool. Shove this wave in. Shove this wave in. At this point, you kind of want to step on their throats a little bit, right? So, like, being willing to step in their jungle when you're ahead, you know you can fight them, is a pretty important thing to do. Nothing for me on this side, so I'm just going to go ahead and back up. I'll go to my blue side jungle. And then I'm, like I said, working toward the Draconum, because I'm pretty strong, and none of them can really heal off me or anything, so... I can play pretty aggressive here. Just not really a ton to play for until the next mini prime comes up, which is what I'll definitely be looking to play for here. So I'll probably just farm up, maybe just camp lanes. Like when you're this far ahead, you have this much gold over people, you don't feel so pressured to just need to farm, right? So this is kind of like jungle tip. You know, when you're ahead, you can be a lot more patient. You can sit on fog walls. You know, you can set up ganks a little bit more freely. Whereas if you're the jungler that's on the team that's behind, or if you're behind as a jungler, you really need to be farming so that way you're not falling behind. Right now, there's literally nothing I could do. So I'm just going to farm. Like I said, I could be patient and gank, and then I'll be over there for that next mini prime. So I'd like to get this last camp. I'm probably going to be a little late to the mini prime, but that's fine. And my team's pushed up like all over the map. Totally fine. Not worried about them at all. Alright, so that's going to give me my fortified mantle. Just physical armor, physical power. As I base, I'm literally stepping into it. Perfect. Perfect timing. Mini prime's coming up. We leave the base. Boom. Look, the mini prime's not even up. The mini prime is not even up yet. Literally respawning in 20 seconds. When you see a ward like this, wipe it out. Zero value off that ward. No thank you, right? It's a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful thing. You can just knock that ward out instantly. Now we start working on the mini prime. We do have our upgraded hunt. Make sure you don't stand in the flames. I don't talk about this every game, but that's fundamental. It's for mini prime and big prime. Do not stand in the flames. Do not be standing in the flames. Alright, let's push this tower down. It's time. We press our Q so we can look for a knock-up. If he stays, he's getting dove, so. Okay. Good little ult play there. Good little ult play there. Yeah, I don't know that we need to push here. We can, but I'm not sure that we need to. Ouch. Oh, interesting. That's on me. I didn't actually see the Richter there. I should have looked at my map. Get her! Take one with you. Swing away, bro. Yes, do it. I love this about Grux. You just swing away and heal. Very nice. That's sick. Yeah, that's always a nice feeling on Grux. Alright, we got Fangtooth coming up. A little bit of a misplay there, but like I said, I can... Okay, there you have it. There you have it, friends. Listen, I know that was a super short game, but sometimes that's all you need, man. Crunch is incredibly strong. Plenty of build options. One of the best junglers in the game. That's why I threw him, what, A+ tier in my last tier list. If not contesting S tier with Rampage. Honestly, I probably should have put him S tier with Rampage. So friends, drop a like in the video, subscribe for future Predecessor content. As always, you should be kind of one of that. Tell someone you love them. And I'll see you on the next video.